Okay, beautiful people, how are you all doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. You all know that if there is information, I will still bring it here to give all of us so that we can actually enjoy and hopefully we can move more people to Europe. This video is specifically for Romania. If you want to know how much you are going to spend to move to Romania, what you are going to pay for, and how much money is involved, and the total money at the end of the day, please watch this video till the end. Before I talk about this, please, these are some countries I don't want you guys to go to as somebody, because for me, I don't have a dad again. May him rest well. And I know there are so many of you out there. Some of you, you are also trying to make a name for yourself, and your parents are also depending on you to take care of your siblings. I was talking to somebody yesterday, one-on-one call, and he told me that he is the first. There are four. Another parent called me and we talked. There are three. All the other people are girls. The first one is a boy. So I totally understand. Don't make mistakes to go to these countries. If you are not going as a tourist, if you are a student or a jakpara or somebody who is also hustling for his or her own life to make a name for himself and the family, please avoid these places. Country number one you shouldn't go to. I don't want to hear that, oh, they are doing me visiting, they are doing me this. Please avoid these countries. If you want to go to any place, go to a country that is in the European Union or the Schengen zone. I've given you people my reason here. The reason is because these countries, they are connected. Like I'm talking to you now, I have a residence permit in the Netherlands. I can go to 29, is it 29 plus countries in Europe? Poland, I can go anytime I want. Germany, anytime. Sweden, Switzerland, everywhere in Europe I can go. To those 29 that are Schengen states, right? But, and also I can go to Mexico for free, visa upon arrival, and some other countries in South America. But if you go to these countries I'm going to mention now, you cannot do the same like me. So find a country that is in the Schengen zone and European Union, and then you enter there and start life from there, bro. Even Romania and Bulgaria just joined the Schengen zone, right? Is it EU or Schengen, whichever one? They are inside. So you can definitely move in and out now. If you get a visa to go to Bulgaria this year, definitely you can visit the Netherlands. Yes. So please avoid these countries. Kazakhstan, Albania, Georgia, Montenegro, now Cyprus. You guys who have been following me for the past 4 years, you know I started from now Cyprus, right? Thank you. Then avoid Vietnam, Qatar. I know some people who, because of their own interest, of course, they are going to come here. If I see, I delete and I move. That's the same thing I did on my FB platform. And I'm not even joking in 2025. Enough of anything. We are going to be focused because we are getting old. There are things we don't need to put our energy on. Then avoid this place. I see some of you going to Libya. Or is it that you people want to cross the water to Italy or what? I don't know. Then Turkey. Turkey is good for business, because one thing people don't know is that they think Turkey is in Europe, and of course they can move to EU. It's not in Europe. It's in Europe, by the way, but it's not in the Schengen zone, right? So you cannot leave Turkey and come to the Netherlands. No, you need a visa. But me, as I have a visa now, I can go to Turkey and collect visa upon arrival. There is something in their airport. I saw it in 2019 when I left now Cyprus. So avoid these places, okay? Some of them are in Europe, some are in Asia, but they are not in the Schengen or EU. Now, let's move further. Romania, if you want to move to Romania this year, you need to know what visa fee is, tuition fee is, insurance is, bank statement is. And remember, there is a video I did, I think 2 days ago on the channel, talking about universities in Romania you can actually apply to. And then you need to go check that video, listen to it. The University of Bucharest is open. Babes Bolia University in Cluj-Napoca is actually opening soon. And there are documents you need. First thing first, remember there is legalization. Let me talk about legalization before the money part. If you are a Cameroonian and you are applying for bachelor's, go to the GCE board, tell them to give you confirmation of results, then addressing it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you take it to the Foreign Affairs Ministry. That is the first step. If you have the possibility to take it to the Romanian embassy, that's the Romanian authorities, fine and good. But as soon as it's gone through the Foreign Affairs Ministry, it is good to go. Now, for Nigerians, you have to start from education and then foreign affairs, the same thing. Now, I also want to let you know that you need to pay for this. Okay, we are going to talk about this So let's talk about first thing, the tuition fee in Romanian universities. If you take a look at Romanian universities, you will notice that they charge from like 1,005 to like 5,500 euros. So what you basically need to do is try and get a university that you can afford, right? Then let's say you have gotten a university or you are looking at a school that will charge you just 2,005. Babes Bolia, they have programs under 2,005. So check it out, though it's not open, but it's very competitive. Should I wait for it? Milton, should I wait for it? My answer is no. Start applying to other places. Because Babes Boblia, if you wait for it and you are rejected, what will happen? It means you have wasted 1 year. You cannot move again because time will be gone. That will be around July. So please start applying. Then also remember some are affordable more than others. Like Bucharest, I think Bucharest charges for some programs you can pay 2,005, others 3,000 euros. It just depends on the program. And also for the documents you have to submit, let me talk about the documents first. You need your educational credentials, high school documents if you are going for bachelor's. Then you also need a copy of your medical certificate. You also need a copy of your birth certificate, your passport. Then for some other nationalities, I think you need something from your education ministry to confirm that you are actually qualified to study in university, right? Get that document. For Nigerians especially, they call that document national. The document comes from national population or something. I don't remember. There are so many other documents attached. Then one thing I want you to pay attention to is that remember you are doing application to the Romanian authorities, to the university. Then they will transfer the application to their education ministry for them to actually check everything. So it's a stage by stage process. Now, if the school validates your application, then it goes to the ministry, they notice something, they are going to reject the offer, reject your application, and you will not get an offer. So you have to be careful. Make sure anything you are doing is in order. Now, to those of you with name change, make sure you fix it now. Because when you submit your documents, trust me, they are going to tell you that your names do not correspond. That was what they told one of my students who was applying last year. He struggled and couldn't get in, but this year he's coming to the Netherlands. As I'm talking to you, he has already paid his tuition fee, so the school will do his visa. So first thing first, let's assume that your tuition is 7,000 euros, and let's say the school asks you to pay 4,000. Okay, we are just giving estimates. I'm not saying that is the fee. Or let's just say your tuition is 4,000 euros. Then you have been asked to pay. Remember, you have to pay after you get admission. Now, if you pay 4,000 euros, please take a pen and calculate. Tuition fee 4,000. We've taken that one down. You also need to legalize your documents, right? Put legalization fee inside. Right now, I've been told that, I don't know for Nigerians and Ghanaians or maybe South Africans or Kenyans or Ugandans, but I've been told that in Cameroon, a document is 20k CFA. I don't know how much it is. It means if you have 5 documents, it's 100k. Normally, legalization costs 90 euros. Remember, legalization is at the level of the embassy, Romanian embassy. Authentication is at the level of the ministries. So if you reach a Romanian embassy, you are going to pay them 90 euros. Add to the other amount. Now, let's go to application fee. After you've gotten admissions, first of all, you need to get admissions in the university, and for you to get, some schools will charge you an application fee. Universities of Bucharest, I don't know how much they charge, but Babes Bolia, last year they were charging 50 euros. Let's assume that this year is still 50 euros for the application fee payment. It's just for one program or maximum 2 programs. Okay, let's say 50 euros. Add it to the first amount. Now, remember, when you pay this, they are going to evaluate. If they see that you qualify, they are going to give you an offer letter. Now, this offer letter, when given to you, you have to pay your fees within 15 days. Sometimes 15 days maximum. Okay, but make sure you follow instructions given to them, given by them. And then, if it says 15 days, pay immediately, because if you do not pay, another person is going to take your position ASAP. The school will withdraw your statement and give it to the person. Now, you've paid that. Let's add it to the total. Then also you need insurance to apply for the visa. Let's say you need an insurance for maybe 6 months. I will advise you pay 6 months to 1 year. And insurance companies include Alliance. Ask Alliance if they can do it. Ask Swisscare, Euro Assist. This Swisscare and Euro Assist, they mostly work for Finland, Switzerland, and the other European countries. Otherwise, ask your university to give you an insurance company you can pay online. If they find one in Romania, let them give it to you so you pay and avoid issues, right? Now, insurance is going to cost you about 135 euros to maybe 170, depends on the insurance company. Like I said, pay for at least 6 months to 1 year. That's my advice. Now, we have done insurance, add the money to that total. Then proof of funds. Proof of funds needs to be at least 3,000, 3,500 to 5,000 euros in your bank account. Okay, after you've paid tuition fee for 1 year or one semester, depending on the school and what they are asking you. But if you've paid for 1 year already, you just need between 3,500 to 5,000 euros in your bank account, depending on the city, depending on your tuition again. Now, if you pay for one semester, the balance of the other semester should be added to this proof of funds. Please do not forget, very important. Okay, let's take proof of funds to be how much? 4,000 euros. Just add 4,000 euros. Now, we have visa application fee. Visa fee is 120 euros. We hope it doesn't change this year. And if you add 120 euros, because you need to pay a fee to apply for the visa, let's put it this way. And remember, you are going to pay in cash, guys. Yeah, the embassy will want you to pay in cash. And sometimes they might even ask you to pay in euros. So our advice is just take euros there. Maybe take euros and some few currencies. But if you do not have enough, what are you going to do? Take euros to the embassy when you are going. But that's the money. Also understand that accommodation is needed, but for this accommodation, you can book it, but don't pay yet, right? I don't know the insurance accommodation companies you can use, but just book and don't pay yet. Immediately a visa is granted, pay the accommodation, have the contract before you move, because you might be asked at the airport when you are entering Romania to show evidence of your accommodation. So get it paid before you move, but don't pay before visa. You can just book it, okay? If the embassy says you should go and pay, fine and good. It means you want to get the visa, right? You go and pay it. And sometimes accommodation can be between 200 to 250 euros, depending on where you are. Please do your research again. All right. Now, add it to that amount. And let's go to flight. Flight is very important because without you paying the flight, you cannot move to Romania. So sometimes flight depends on when you paid the flight company, and I would say maybe let's just put 750 euros to 800. Remember, these are like we are just using intervals. These are not the final amounts, right? Now, I think these are the things you need to study in Romania in terms of money budgeting. So if you calculate everything, it's about 8,000 euros. 8,000 euros. How much is 8,000 euros to CFA francs or Nigerian naira? Convert the money, you are going to see how much you need. So guys, this is the total money you need. Legalization, very important. If you do not know what you are doing, you are going to get stuck. Somebody wrote me last time, I don't remember, that his visa was rejected for Slovakia because he didn't do legalization. Please, you have to be careful with the way you handle your process, and do not say Milton never told me. It is very important. Booking links are in the description box if you want to talk to me one-on-one. But with that, with my videos, you can move to Europe very easily. I can assure you that, yes. If you watch my video and you think it's not good, watch others, okay? Then click the necessary links. And if there is a question, drop it in the video description comment section. Then I will be back with you. I hope this helps you. We meet again in another one.